Want to move from clicking menus to commanding Kali? Learn 10 terminal moves that make tools effortless. Kali ships with dozens of security tools, but the terminal is the true engine. Think of it like learning to drive before you touch a race car. Control, safety, and speed all start with basic commands. In this video, I'll walk you through the 10 commands that form your foundation, show quick examples, and give safety habits so you don't break your lab. We'll set up the safe practice area now, and then jump straight into the first command that tells you exactly where you are. Before we touch system files, create a sandbox. In your terminal, run mkdir-p/lab ncd/lab. That creates a lab folder in your home directory and moves you into it. Every example I give uses that folder so you can experiment without risking system files. Keep backups and use this single workspace for exercises. Once your lab is ready, we'll confirm your location with a tiny, often overlooked command that prevents huge mistakes. pwd prints the full path to your current working directory. It's small, but it anchors every destructive or modifying command. Run pwd and you get something like /home/kali/lab. Use it before you run scripts or remove files. A forgotten pwd is how people accidentally edit system configs. Habit: run pwd when you feel lost and before any command that writes or deletes. Next, we'll list what's actually in that directory with a command you'll use dozens of times each day. ls lists files and folders in the current directory. That's your quick inventory. The plain ls is fine, but flags add power. ls-l shows permissions, owner, and size. ls-a reveals hidden dot files. ls-h prints human sizes. ls-lh combines the lot. Use ls-lt to see newest files first. Great for finding recent tool output. Colorized output helps you spot executables and folders at a glance. Up next, how to move into those folders and speed up navigation. mkdir creates directories so your projects don't become a tangled mess. Use mkdir name to make a single folder. Use mkdir-p, parent, child, grandchild, to create nested folders in one step. I always create a project folder before moving tools into it. Example, mkdir-p/lab/reports/engagement-01/logs. Organized output means you'll find results quickly and avoid overwriting. Next, we'll duplicate files safely with a command that you should run before editing any config. cp copies files and directories so you can edit without fear. cp source-dest duplicates a single file. For directories, use cp-r. Use cp-i to prompt before overwrites and cp-a to preserve permissions and timestamps. Example, cp-ai/etsy hosts/lab/host backup. Copy before you edit system configs or scripts. That backup saved me when a misconfigured SSH file locked me out of a lab for hours, and it will save you too. Next, we'll look at moving and renaming with one simple command. nv moves or renames files and folders. Use mv old name new name to rename, or mv file dir to relocate a file. Use mvi to prompt before overwrites, and mv-n to never overwrite. A neat trick, $LST head number 1 latest.txt renames the most recent file. Always echo your command first if it involves subshells or wildcards. Moves are powerful and irreversible in context, so use caution. Up next, the command people fear but must master carefully. rm deletes files and folders, and it does so without a recycle bin. rn file removes a single file. rm-r deletes a directory tree. rm-i prompts for confirmation. rm-rf forces deletion without prompts. Avoid that unless you're absolutely sure. Habit: double-check with pwd and ls before any rm command. Make rm interactive by default. Echo alias rm equals rmi //czhrc and source/czhrc. That alias once saved a colleague from deleting months of notes. Next, I'll show a worst-case scenario and how to avoid it. Imagine typing rm-rf/wrong path and losing a project. It happens. Wildcards like star can match more than you expect. Always run echo first to preview expansions. Echo rm-back shows what will delete. Use interactive flags and aliases, and avoid root unless necessary. If you do need to clean large directories, list the contents with ls-lah and confirm sizes first. Safety practices beat speed every time. Now let's switch from deleting to reading with a command that tames long files. Less opens files one page at a time, and it's better than cat for long logs. Run less file to scroll. Use space or page down to move, /pattern to search, n and n to jump matches, and q to quit. Use tail-f file to watch logs as they grow, and head to preview the start. zless reads compressed files. When a tool spits out thousands of lines, less keeps you in control. Next, we'll lock down execution and sensitive files with a permissions command. chmod changes file permissions. Linux splits writes into user, group, and others with read, write, and execute bits. Use chmod plus xscript.sh to make a script runnable. Use chmod 644 for regular files and chmod 600 for private keys. Recursive changes need chmod-r. Wrong permissions can either block tools or leak secrets. If a script refuses to run, check ls-l and then chmod appropriately. Up next, examples that matter for security work, like SSH keys and scripts. Concrete patterns. chmod plus x setup.sh makes scripts executable. chmod 600-s-id-rsa locks private keys to the owner. chmod-r 755 lab scripts gives executable permission to a scripts folder. Remember, chown changes ownership but needs sudo. Permissions are both protective and blocking. You'll tweak them often during engagements. Master this, and you'll stop hitting permission denied. Next command. Built-in documentation you should use before guessing at flags. Workflow step 1. Confirm your location with pwd. Next, create a project folder, mkdir/lab project 01, and cd into it. Move the downloaded script into place and rename it clearly. mv//download/script.sh recon.sh. Small naming choices save time later when you parse results. We'll make it executable and run it in the next scene. Then capture output so nothing gets lost. Workflow step 2. Grant execute bit with chmod plus x recon.sh. Run the script and redirect output. /recon.sh output.log. Use /script.sh when the file sits in your TWD. After it runs, view results with less output.log. Save a copy to reports. mkdir reports and cp output.log reports /recon 2025-01 log. Those steps use multiple core commands together and show why these basics compound. Next, we'll cover speed tricks that keep you moving under pressure. Efficiency tip 1. Use tab completion relentlessly. It avoids typos and speeds path entry. Tip 2. Use Ctrl-R to search your command history. Type a bit and watch past commands appear. Tip 3. Use Ctrl-L or clear to tidy the screen. Quote paths with spaces like cd my folder. Learn globs. star.txt matches text files. data.log matches 2 character suffixes. Small habits shave minutes and reduce mistakes. Next up, bonus commands that deserve early attention. grep searches inside files and is indispensable. grep-i makes searches case-insensitive. grep-n shows line numbers. grep-r searches folders. Example, grep in port /etc/sshd-config finds where ports are defined. Pair grep with less or tail f for live filtering. Next, find helps you locate files by name or time across the file system, which is crucial when you can't remember where logs landed. Find locates files with complex criteria. Find.name/x.conf searches current tree. Find/var log type f mtime-1 finds logs newer than a day. Combine find with exec to act on matches. These tools replace frantic clicking and guessing, especially in large systems. After mastering grep and find, you'll rarely be lost. Next bonus, commands for privilege, packages, and networking that you'll use daily in Kali. Sudo runs commands as root. Use it sparingly. Sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade keep your system current. Install TLDR with sudo apt install TLDR to get quick examples. For networking, check IPA and IPR to view interfaces and routes. These commands change system state, so read prompts and review what they'll do. Next, we'll cover the most common pitfalls and simple fixes so you don't lose work or time. Common pitfall: permission denied. Check with ls-l. Fix with chmod or sudo only when needed. Overwriting files accidentally. Use -i with cp and mv, or make backups. Deleting the wrong thing. Avoid rm-rf and use an interactive alias. Editing system files without backup. Always copy a .back first. Running commands in the wrong directory. Confirm with pwd. These are simple checks, but they save hours. Next, I'll do a tiny mid-video recap so these basics stick. Quick recap. The 10 commands you must know are pwd, ls, cd, mkdir, cp, mv, rm, less, chmod, and man. Use a /lab sandbox, copy before editing, enable rm-i, and habitually check pwd and ls. Practice the mini workflow we covered: setup, move, make executable, run, and archive results. Next, we'll talk about the next tier of skills to learn after these fundamentals, and how to level up without breaking your system. Final takeaway: these 10 commands compound into real power. They let you navigate, inspect, secure, and manipulate files with precision. They also keep you safe. Backups, interactive deletes, and permission hygiene prevent disasters. Make the /lab folder your training ground and repeat the mini workflow until it's automatic. If you want a follow-up, I'll show real pen testing workflows that combine these basics with tools like nmap and burp. But first, try these commands in your lab and notice how much faster you get. Before you go, one small challenge. Create :/lab, run pwd, make a project folder, move a script, chmod plus exit, run it to output.log, and view that output with less. If you time yourself and repeat 3 times, you'll build muscle memory. Leave a comment with your best time and the trick that helped you most. That practice cements everything we covered and prepares you for the next set of commands we'll tackle together. If you want more, say which next tier command you want a deep dive on: grep, find, sudo, or ip. I'll make a focused walkthrough with common flags, mistakes, and short exercises. Also tell me if you prefer a GUI-free lab inside a VM or a Kali Live USB. Your feedback shapes the next video and helps me build lessons that actually speed you up, not just teach theory. Leave a comment and I'll pick the most requested topic next. Thanks for watching. If this video saved you time or prevented a scary mistake, hit like so other beginners find it. Subscribe for weekly Kali tips and practical terminal workouts. If you want a downloadable cheat sheet of the 10 commands and the mini workflow, comment cheat sheet and I'll pin it in the next upload. Practice in lab today, then come back and tell me which commands surprised you most. I'll respond to the top comments and make follow-ups based on them. If this helped you, like and subscribe for more Kali tutorials, comment which command you'll practice first, and request a cheat sheet if you want a downloadable guide.